Welcome to Britain, Communist Britain to be exact. Here is the great free syndicalist union of Britain. We have an up and coming election, but we are not gonna call it an election, we're gonna call it a trade congress because we are socialists. A new Britain. So, long story short, in 1925 there was some unrest in Wales, which became a revolution in Wales, which then became revolution in all of Britain. The royal family fled to Canada, and what was left of the country was communism. But this history doesn't really matter, because I'm here to rewrite history. Well, I guess I will be writing new history. Comrade Mosley calls a meeting. I believe there is a mistake here. It should say Gamer Mosley. You guys were talking your sweet time with the Trade Congress. I literally took the focus 40 days ago. To get the new reformed United Kingdom pact, we need to firstly elect Oswald Mosley. And to get him, we need to click all of the totalist buttons. Okay. That's enough, guys, for today. Whoa. Gamer Mosley got elected. I'm so surprised, almost as if it didn't do that 100% intentionally. Oh, come on, man. The USA went down and the boring path where they don't explode in 6 pieces. Boring. Some guys are trying to make some sort of protest against Mosley's government. And you know how we deal with protesters on this channel, right? Another curious report came, the other saying that some other generals really don't like the current environment. Oh, and the current government as well. But, I don't know, man. I think that can be true, so let's just ignore it. You guys are really making democratic changes. In the government, cringe. What do you guys think is the best way to make our reforms go through? Option A, use the legal way. Option B, shoot what's left of the opposition. Option C, use the army. Vote now in the comments. Haha, psych! My master plan succeeded, and now the new counter-revolutionary government is here, baby. I say no more false kings. Although we are totally gonna have a king, he's just gonna be different kind of royal family. We are declaring a new United Kingdom, a memer United Kingdom. Death of the failed revolution. Remember this, death to the failed revolution. Can we take it back? These debuffs aren't looking good. The Hunt for Mosley. It is an epic adventure filled with emotions and blood, which you can read if you pause right now. You read it? Okay, let's move on. The interesting thing is that if I had 1 penny for every Hunt for Mosley focus, I would have 2 pennies, which is much, but it is strange it happened twice. No government. We have got these 2 organizations we can work with, the liberals and the nationalists. And you know what I'm picking? I don't know if you guys have heard, but I'm a Bulgarian, and 1000 Week Reacher has a very interesting focus. Okay, enough bullshit. If we reach 5k subs, I will establish national socialism with Bulgarian characteristics in TWR. We have William Jones, the leader of the right-wingers, and Arnold Lees, the leader of the nationalists. And these 2 guys, united on their anti-Semitic and authoritarian views, are trying to take over the government. Although it would be fun. Nah, I'm not being a Nazi today. Stirring up some military propaganda. You know, something like this. I never really read the Focus's description, but this one is cool. Some people remain rather uneasy about just how prominent the military is in the regime. They worry that Hobart and his goons will stick around forever. Of course, they are right. Hobart just needs to convince them that that is a good thing. This is just speaking straight facts. I was gonna complain about the US joined the attempt, but look at this guy. He's so wholesome, I just can't get mad at him. Maybe I really shouldn't have occupied Ireland.
It's time for the election of a new king. Yeah, that's the reason why I chose this spot and not anybody else's spot, because I believe there's one very special person I can elect as my king. Here he is, Pedro of Brazil. Okay, I was just joking. We're gonna elect Borko, the greatest king to ever come. Boris the First. Isn't this beautiful?
At this prick Farouk at the first, aka the guy which used to be British bitch and now believes he can be independent. Yeah, no. With the landing of the British army in Alexandria, it is time for the second part of Operation High Five the Pharaohs. The race to the desert.
That's a lot of damage!
This somehow was easier than the first invasion of Egypt. You guys remember how India was the Jewess of the British Empire? Well, how about we make more of an IS than was?
Some talk of Alexander and some of Hercules, of Hector and Lysander and such great names as these. But of all the world's great heroes, there's none that can compare with the
I have always wondered how the British managed to subjugate all of India while, living in Britain. But now I realize that Indians just can't defend themselves against Western technology. A man even can't invade India without the Irish making some kind of a mess. The damn Irish started an uprising in Munster. Thank God I have this conveniently placed army in Cornwall. That was just straight up not cool. I didn't want to go to war with all of the Entente, but if they want to fight, they're getting a fight. To conquer the Entanish influence, let's create a new faction. A Commonwealth faction. I occupied the city of Delhi, so I don't think you can still call it the Dominion of Delhi if I got the city conquered. How about we call it a little shit? I was planning on invading the communist Indian nation when they declared war on me. No manners at all from that Indian. I think the whole subcontinent is entering my no-no list. This is how India should look like. We have reclaimed most of our past colonies except for the big two in the New World. I'm coming to you, USA and Canada. I believe it is time for a 100% safe invasion of California that has no chance of getting my troops killed. Redditors when they discovered Dodge City in Oklahoma. Portugal did the dumb decision of joining a North American alliance while being in Europe. So, my army is coming vibe checking them. There's only one tiny mini problem that enemies' submarines are destroying the convoys carrying the guns. And the people. Now that the Portuguese problem is settled, we can continue the invasion of America, which is very fun and interactive gameplay. Whoa, guys, I capitulated the Entente totally legit. That's enough reconquest for one video, but if you want to get the full British imperialist experience, you better watch this one as well. Bye!